Morning everybody, it's Amanda from pandaspaperplaytime.blogspot.co.uk. I'm back this morning with a Simon Says stamp haul for you. I actually ordered this when I was in Florida, well actually before I arrived in Florida last time. Unfortunately it didn't come in time, so I wasn't able to film it for you. But it has been waiting patiently for me to actually come back to Florida. So I ordered quite a few different bits and pieces. So I will show you the only paper pack I bought first. So I might need to zoom out for that. So this is an older paper pack. This is not something that's kind of brand new, and it's probably something that either everybody already has in their stash or has actually seen before. So this is the Nordic Holiday by Basic Grey. I fell in love with this when I saw it on people's cards previously, and it was actually one pattern that made me buy the entire paper pack, which is this one. It just kind of reminds me of Fair Isle jumpers when I was younger, and what people actually kind of wore in the winter time. So I really like this. I kind of like the muted colours of it as well. I think it'd be a really useful Christmas card paper pack. So I'm really pleased with that one. So that's the first item. So I'll just zoom back in again a bit so that you can get a bit better of a picture. Then I ordered some stamps. I absolutely love the Greetings Farm stamps. I'm a big fan of Miss Anya. So I saw this one, which is actually the autumn version, which you get the Ian and the Miss Anya. You get LOL, You're Something Special, Best Kind of Friend. There we go. And then you can see the size. Again, it's an older set that's been around and about quite a bit. I'd actually meant to buy the Later Skater rather than the autumn one, which is again a set with Ian and Anya in. But I'd actually put this one in my basket by mistake. I've actually bought the Later Skater in the UK since then and used it quite a bit, so I know I will get a lot of use out of this. And I'm actually kind of glad that I put the wrong one in my basket, because when you actually see this one in real life, you realise just how gorgeous it is. So that's the first. And then I bought this one, which is from the Creeper Crew, which is Thursday. I just thought this was absolutely fantastic. I just love the kitty hat, which is kind of all cool and trendy and very, very cool actually. So that's the size. I love the fact that these already come cling mounted as well. It's just makes life so much easier. Then I got Madden. I love the hair on this, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to really practice my Copic colouring skills as well, to actually see if I can do this, and to do it in different colours as well from the norm. You know, I kind of think she would look fantastic with shocking purple hair. So that's Madden. And then the final of the Greetings Farm stamps that I got is this one, which is Ruby. I've seen this quite a lot on the lady that designs Sweet November stamps, Amy Young's blog, 1,000 Sheets of Paper, and she had actually used this quite a few times, and she'd also kind of cut the head off and used different heads and used different bodies with this head. And I just thought she's so sweet. Again, I love the hair, but I actually love the little body on it as well. I think that's really cute. So I also bought my first Lawn Fawn, which is the Make Lemonade set, which is one of the little small clear sets, which is really cute actually. So I bought that one from there as well. I also bought my first paper smooches, which is this one, which is actually called Cut Loose. I thought that with the kite and the clouds was just a really lovely image. I bought some stamp cleaner, which is the Ultra Clear, which I really bought for cleaning StazOn ink off of my stamps. I actually have one already in the UK. I have the Stampin' Up one, the Stampin' Mist, which actually works really, really well on clear stamps and pretty much on Memento ink, etc. But I just wanted this one to get StazOn off. I don't use StazOn very often, but occasionally if I want to watercolour, then that's the kind of ink that I use, so I need something to clean it off my stamps. I've also bought some pre-loved stamps, is probably the best way to describe them, which actually have kind of a layer of StazOn already on them, and I would like to get them back looking pristine, so I'll be using that on those. Then I bought one of the exclusive Simon Says stamp memory box sets, which is this one, and I've actually taken the die out so that you can see it, and it's the Absolutely one. So that's what the actual die cuts like. Absolutely. Then you get some sentiments as well, which is amazing, perfect, awesome, fabulous, adore you, proud of you, in awe of you, can't believe it, so happy for you, in love with you, thinking of you, wishing you a happy day, and crazy and happy. So That's a really nice set actually. They brought out another one since then as well, which I think would also be a really good addition. And then the only thing I was a bit disappointed in, which I don't, well, two things I was disappointed in with this Simon Says stamp order, and one was the length of time it actually took to reach me. It took almost 3 weeks, and I was actually in the US at the time, so I wasn't particularly impressed with the length of time it took, and I wasn't sure whether that was a post office issue, so I just thought I'd kind of, before I order again, I kind of want to really want something before I think I would put myself through that agonising wait whilst still in the US, desperately waiting for the order to come before I went home, and it actually arrived 2 days after I'd left. And the other thing was, again, which I think is probably a post office issue, was one of the items actually arrived damaged. So I ordered some of the ultra fine embossing powder, and there's actually another item in there as well, but I'm just a bit loath at the moment to open the bag, get covered in embossing powder before I actually go out for the day. So this is a tiny little jar in there, which is by Doodlebug. But this was the fine detail embossing powder, and as you can see, it's been put in a bag, which I'm really thankful for, because I think if they hadn't put it in a bag, everything would be covered in it. And I can still use it because I tend to decant it from the actual container when I get it home anyway, and put it in a Tupperware container so I can use a spoon to spoon it over. But it's actually, as you can see, quite smashed in there, so I think that probably happened in the shipping process. So that was my first ever Simon Says stamp order. I don't have another one planned, as I say. Maybe I might consider it in the future. So thanks very much for watching. Speak to you again soon. Bye.